Good afternoon. My name is Mona Gomez Cabrera, and I want to thank you for listening to my informative speech. My three people are here.
Hello.
Hello.
Meeting.
Hello. Thank you. I have my three people here listening to me. Um, so, one of my favorite pastimes to do out here in the Pacific Northwest is to get outdoors and do some day hiking. As you can tell, many of the people that I know love to do the exact same thing, rain or shine. Um, and when COVID 19 became a reality for everyone, gyms and clubs that people usually counted on to go to get exercise closed down, the safest alternative for them and their families were to also hit the trails. According to a joint survey done by the All Trails app and RunRepeat.com, was done, they said that day hiking had rose by 171.4% compared to previous years. This was done in 2020. At the same time, the U.S. Forest Service stated that rescues of novice hikers also rose the same year by 64%. The one thing I'd like to ask you is, what would you do if you found yourself lost? Well, did you know that 90% of hikers stated that they would never get lost when they were outdoors? But actually, when hashtag 52 Hike Challenge had done a recent Instagram poll, 55% of hikers said they had gotten lost, and 45% said that they did not know what to do when they were lost. So, what I would like to do is explain to you what you can do in case you happen to find yourself off the trail and what you should have in your backpack if this ever happened to you. The first and most important thing you want to do is you always want to let somebody know where you're at or where you're going. Using apps like All Trails, Map My Walk, and GPS allows you to share your plans with others, and also it tracks your hike. Secondly, hike responsibly. Know the weather, know the trail that you're going to, and if there's any red alerts or any red flags on the trails that you'll be at. This information can usually be found on sites like WTA.org, which is the Washington Trails Association.org. Next, always have a day pack with essentials. Here I have included a list from hashtag 52 Hikes Challenge, and it's courtesy of REI as well, of 10 classic essentials that you should have in your pack at all times. And these items can help you if you ever find yourself lost. And of course, you would want to have a cell phone, maybe a backup charger, and plenty of extra water. I think water is on this as well. I know that this may not seem so spontaneous, but um, it's helpful to plan ahead just in case you ever get lost. It could save your life. Second, the U.S. Forest Service has 4 steps that they would love people to follow in a situation when they do get lost. And it's super easy to remember if you use the acronym STOP, S-T-O-P. The letter S stands for stop, literally means stop. Don't go any further. Assess your situation, know where you're at. The next letter is T, think. Think about how you got off the trail. What did you do? What did you last see when you were on the trail? Next is observe. Observe where you are. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? These things can help you find where you should be going or where you last were at. And last is plan. So now that you have calmed down and you've assessed the situation, what is your plan? Can you go any further? Can you find a body of water? Or is it safer just to stop, um, wait for somebody to find you, and use the tools that you have to let people know where you're at? That's where having this day pack with the 10 essentials would be super helpful. So today I hope that the information I shared with you is valuable and it can help you save your life or the life of your loved one if you ever find yourself off the beaten trail. Remember, there's no shame in admitting that you get lost or that you wouldn't know what to do if you ever did get lost. It's better to be prepared and have an uneventful, peaceful hike than to find yourself looking for the U.S. Forestry Service. Um, Please keep Please make sure that you keep this 10 classic essentials list, laminate it, hand it to friends, have your pack ready whenever you go, toss it in your car, and hopefully you're safe out there when you're hiking. Thank you for listening to my speech.